Illinois, a possible breakthrough in the investigation of the killing of a police officer. Officials are examining what they call a significant piece of evidence at the scene where Lieutenant Joe Glenowitz was shot this week.
Both just got it during the final day.
Reward to help catch those killers. Strong rip currents and big waves shutting down at least one beach in Southern California. 7-foot high waves making for danger.
Tareem from Damascus told us the worst part was hungry and how they were.
An Indianapolis zoo sent into lockdown today after a
Have a fall fashion show right here in studio Monday.
Well, the race to the White House just got one more candidate, and he's only in high school. A teenager from Iowa has his eyes set on becoming the next commander-in-chief. 15-year-old Brad Orson is running for president as an independent under the name, and this is not a joke, DEEZ Nuts. Yesterday, he attended the Minnesota State Fair looking to drum up some support. One major obstacle for Olson is that and if this will obviously take him out of the race, or most likely take him out of the race, the president, of course, has to be at least 35 years old to occupy the Oval Office.
And from one teen with some lofty goals to another teen with an honest heart, a California teenager returned to a wallet
The Skittles bag when Brittany
a desire to wear clothes that show the artist rendering of Tom Brady from court. This is your lucky day. His unique looking mug has been emblazoned on denim and turned into a fashionable skirt. It's only $33.55 and it's available. Laura, Kim, redbubble.com, okay? Got that down? Redbubble.com. Okay. That's where you can order. And there's more than skirts. There's more than skirts. There's scarves, phone cases, t-shirts, travel mugs, throw pillows. Lots of options to wear Tom Brady, including leggings. Now, how awesome would it be if Bill Belichick was wearing the Brady sketch leggings on the sideline?
as a thank you for his honesty.
Your exclusive.
Olivia's most excited for a task she can't.
That is the sketch drawing, too. It doesn't look like Tom Brady. It looks like a gargoyle.
No, it's terrifying.
So far, it could get better.
Linda would like a little rain. That's the translation there. But
and cooler.
And cooler. But we've seen some 90s already in the month of September.
It's a royalty, this, right? I mean, that's her work.
She's got to get a piece of that.
It's her work, yeah. We'll have to order some of those skirts.
She's going to get rich off this. Isn't that crazy?
For sure. All right, check outside and pretty clear right now.
Forecast an hour, and moisture-wise, most of the green that we're seeing tonight on our radar, it really is just ground clutter. Any of that you're seeing in the center of the state certainly is. As we zoom into southeastern Arizona, you'll see that we just had a flash flood advisory expire. The moisture that we're seeing to the north and up to parts of Tucson and Benson, those are light showers for the most part. I'll step out though to show you one advisory we do still have in effect that includes includes Supai. We are seeing some moderate cells that are starting to fall apart and really become light rain into the far stretches of northern Arizona approaching Page. So low-grade monsoon pattern is what we're seeing tonight and what we're likely going to see for the next few days as well. That area of high pressure that we usually see anchoring the monsoon to the desert southwest, it's pushed well to the south right now and a little bit to the east. And instead, we're watching this area of low pressure just off the coastline that's accounting for a nice southwesterly flow and bringing us relatively dry weather for the next few days. In terms of temps, we're sitting anywhere from mid-90s in Goodyear to 92 for Luke Air Force Base, 97 degrees for me.
It was great. It was really refreshing to get to the top. And
temps today coming in slightly above the seasonal norm. We should be at 103 this time of year. We came in a degree above that at 104. Back in 2013, that's when we hit 111 degrees for the afternoon high. So pretty warm back then. But we won't see numbers nearly that warm for the next several days. In fact, it looks like we'll just be slightly above the seasonal norm for your Monday. Temperatures continuing with that trend, 103, 104 into your Tuesday or Wednesday. Slight chance of activity, about 10 to 15% for the valley throughout this window. Then as we get midweek into your Thursday, that's when we're going to see the effects of Tropical Storm Linda. She is making her way along the Baja coastline, or will be making her way, I should say. Still a ways off from the United States, though. You can see about 1,200 miles away from San Diego, moving very slowly, about 12 miles an hour. And the reason we're talking about Linda is that it will potentially affect our
Sheraton has nothing to do with cactus.
Is expected to become a Category 2 hurricane Monday into Tuesday, peak strength before it starts to fall apart and become a tropical.
You should be okay. As for the rest of the Labor Day, for those of you who happen to have the
90 in Sedona and 87 in Page, 93 degrees for Douglas. So for tonight, you may see a stray shower or two into the higher elevations around the valley. Most of that moisture, those you can see in northern Arizona and even then
spots with some rainfall up around the Grand Canyon and also down into southeastern.
A better chance as we get into the middle and the end of the work week.
And as a result, we're going to heat up. So we're going to go from about average temperatures to temperatures that are going to be a few degrees above the normal by the middle of the week. Now, in the meantime, though, we're still going to be checking this out. This is Hurricane Linda. It's a Category 1 hurricane. It's going to be traveling to the north and west. We don't have to worry about it moving directly towards Arizona, but some of that moisture could get caught up, and so some areas may get just a little bit of extra moisture. Tomorrow, it looks like it's mainly going to be the Mogollon Rim with some spotty storms and also southeastern Arizona. On Tuesday, some of that moisture could make it a little bit closer to the valley, so we're going to keep in slight chances of storms here in the Phoenix area at least until Tuesday. By Wednesday, that high pressure will be in a different position, and so we're going to see drier air start to move in. Today's high, 104 degrees. Today's low was 83, so both of those still a little bit above the average. Right now, we're sitting at 97 degrees here in Phoenix. Tonight, we're going to dip down to 82. Casa Grande at 77, 61 tonight in Sedona, 68 in Kingman, and 47 in Flagstaff. Tomorrow, highs in the mid-80s for Winslow.
The 2015
jornada doble. La máquina seleccionado
over in Yuma. So again, accounting for those best chances of storms primarily up in the high terrain. So here's a look as we dry out by Wednesday. We don't see those storm chances, but you do see warmer temperatures. We get up to 107 by Friday and Saturday.
Funcionando con la clasificación. Mañana México se la verá con Venezuela. Pasamos rápidamente a los autos, valga la redundancia, porque Carl Edwards fue paciente.
And to make donating even easier, Goodwill is now offering home pickup. Sitting there, $4.99 for a double stack. Moments right now.
That's great. What a great service. Well, coming up on 12 News at 10 o'clock, every parent has a different style of discipline.
And one dad is teaching his daughter a unique lesson after she racked up a huge cell phone bill.
The most powerful furniture sale ever.
De la serie en duelo que se decide.
Así que veremos. Mañana. Partido muy complicado para él. Lo seguro es que va a necesitar zapatillas nuevas.
¿Y qué pasaría con las zapatillas?
Ahora es rarísimo. US Open, seguridad, famosos por todos lados, profesionales, y que pase esto por segunda vez. Pasó también en el 2012, ojo.
Pero ladrón.
Internet for only $65 a month for.
Y con el ánimo de motivar a los estudiantes para que tengan un mejor rendimiento académico, autoridades escolares en Tucson lanzaron una campaña de concientización sobre la importancia de no faltar ni un solo día a clases. Carla Gómez Escamilla nos explica.
Month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
Tonight, and that included an all-you-can-eat barbecue, picnic, a dive-in movie, get it, dive in with the water, and the fireworks, of course. And if you didn't make it out there today, good news is the park is extending its hours tomorrow also from 10:30 a.m. I should say to 6 p.m. And if you're a member of the military or a first responder, you can get into the park for free.
And before sports night, don't leave yet because there's a sweet deal for both teachers and students happening this month. And I love this deal.
Yes.
Free Sprinkles cupcakes every Monday in September. Teachers can show an official school ID, and if they buy a cupcake, they get a free one.
And Sprinkles calls the sweet deal for teachers, sweet teachers on Monday. But the deal for students is even better. Get this, students can bring in a test or a paper, and if they got an A grade on it, then they get a free cupcake. This is when I wish I were still in school. Look at these, they look delicious.
They are.
Yeah, Sprinkles is located at Scottsdale and Camelback. It's right across from Scottsdale Fashion Square. And coming up after the break, I'll have one final look at your forecast.
And we'll see what Linda's up to. Not me, the tropical storm.
Yeah, and also a preview of sports night. We can't forget that. We'll see you guys in a few.
Fox 10. 10-man practice squad sometime tomorrow.
We're here.
Season, the Arizona Cardinals have their team.